Hello, children. It's not fair. How many of you said that to your mum, to your friend, or even to your teacher? I wonder what their reply was. We all seem to have our own idea of what is fair, don't we? Sometimes shout, "It's not fair," even if we know it was, but didn't want to accept it. Today we're going to hear a story, and what an interesting story it is. Remember to listen carefully. Don't miss the surprise at the end. Let's find out more as we open the book and read Everyone Gets the Same.
Jesus' friends were worried. They had left everything to follow him, but what would they get in return? So Jesus told his friends this story. There was once a rich farmer who owned a big vineyard where he grew lots of grapes. One morning, he woke up at 6 o'clock and looked out of his window.
Goodness me! It's harvest time. I've got so many grapes to pick. I'm going to need to find some workers.
So he got out of bed and went to the town to see who he could find. It was so early that all the biggest and strongest workers were there looking for work.
I'll give you work. Come with me.
I'm big and strong. How much will you pay me?
£50.
They agreed and went to the vineyard to work. It was 9 o'clock in the morning, and the farmer was having his breakfast. He looked out over his vineyard.
Goodness me! There's so many grapes to pick. I need some more workers.
So he went to the town and found some people standing around, doing nothing. They looked quick and clever.
Come with me. I'll give you work.
I'm quick and clever. What will you pay me?
£50.
They agreed and went to the vineyard to work. It was lunchtime, and the farmer was munching his sandwiches. He looked out over his vineyard.
Goodness me! There's still so many grapes to pick. I need some more workers.
So he went to the town and found some more people who looked pretty useful and ready for anything.
Come with me. I'll give you some work.
I'm pretty useful and ready for anything. How much will you pay me?
£50.
They agreed and went to the vineyard to work. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the farmer was having his afternoon tea. He looked out over his vineyard, and guess what? Yes, he still needed more workers. So he went off to the town and found some people to pick his grapes. They weren't strong, they weren't fit, and they looked a bit clueless, but he said to them anyway,
Come with me. I'll give you some work.
I'm not strong. I'm not fit. And to be honest, I'm a bit clueless. How much will you pay me?
£50.
They agreed and went to the vineyard to work. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and the farmer was having his dinner. He looked out over his vineyard, and you know what he was thinking, don't you?
It's near the end of the day. And there's still so many grapes to pick. I need still more workers.
So off he went to the town again. But who do you think he found there? All the people nobody else wanted. The ones nobody trusted, the ones nobody liked. The ones nobody thought were any good at anything.
Come with me. I'll give you some work.
But nobody likes us or thinks we're any good. How much will you pay us?
£50.
They all agreed and went to the vineyard to work. It was the end of the day. All the workers lined up to be paid their wages. Those who came last, at 5 o'clock, were first in the queue. The farmer paid them £50 each.
£50.
Then he paid those who started work at 3 o'clock.
£50.
12 o'clock.
£50.
9 o'clock. He paid each one of them,
£50.
Hold on a minute.
yelled the biggest and strongest who'd been there since 6 o'clock in the morning.
We've worked all day for you, in the hot sun. They've only just arrived. You can't pay them the same as us. It's not fair.
Yes, it is. You all agreed to work for £50, and that's what I'm paying you. It's perfectly fair. You all get the same.
And then he added,
It's my money and my vineyard after all. Why can't I be generous if I want to? Why can't those who came last get the same as those who came first?
When Jesus finished telling his story, his friends must have been very surprised. The farmer didn't need to pay those who came late as much as the others, but he decided anyhow. It didn't seem fair, but the farmer was generous and gave them more than they deserved. He didn't want those who came early to think they were more important than the others who came on later. Now we'll have a quiet moment for reflection. While you close your eyes, think about the people who take care of you and give you what you need, because they love you, not because you deserve it. Now close your eyes. Now I'm going to say a prayer. If you want to make it your prayer, say Amen at the end after me. Dear God, thank you for all those times when we get more than we deserve. Help us to be pleased when that happens to other people too. Help us also to remember that other people are just as important as we are. Amen.